It is midnight. You are lying in your soft, clean, modern bed, staring at your phone, thinking, life is so hard these days. Your food delivery was 10 minutes late, and your phone battery is at 12%. Truly, human suffering has reached its peak. Then you think the sentence that ruins everything. Maybe people had it better hundreds of years ago. And because the universe apparently enjoys bad decisions, your wish is granted. A strange light fills the room. Your phone starts glowing. Your blanket lifts into the air. You try to scream, but before you can even unlock your screen, boom! You open your eyes, and for one beautiful second, you see gold, candles, silk curtains, a giant bed, servants, a royal palace. You think, yes, I knew it. I'm royalty. No, absolutely not. That palace belongs to someone whose family has been rich for 400 years. That is not your house. This is your house. A leaking mud and straw shack, smoke inside, bugs in the bed, a chicken in the corner, and somehow the chicken looks more confident than you. Welcome to 17th century Europe. You wake up on straw, under a torn blanket, inside a room full of smoke, mud, and a smell modern science would classify as, please leave immediately. This is Marta. She is already awake. Your life plan is simple. Work, pay, obey, itch, cough, repeat. Welcome to the good old days. Before you can even enjoy breakfast, Lord Crispin arrives, collector of taxes, destroyer of joy. He does not care that your roof leaks. He does not care that your harvest was terrible. He does not care that your chicken is basically family. Ordinary people like you pay taxes, rents, fees, and duties to nobles, landlords, the church, or the state. Translation? Even if you have almost nothing, someone richer still wants a piece of it. You hand over a few sad coins. Sometimes the tax looks suspiciously like your bread, or your grain, or your chicken. And there goes breakfast. Speaking of breakfast, let's see what is left. Dark bread, thin porridge, onions, and maybe cheese. This is not brunch. This is not a cute rustic breakfast. This is enough calories to continue suffering. You take a bite. It tastes like sadness learned how to bake. Then you think, at least I can drink some water. Ah, about that. You walk to the village well with a bucket. The water looks suspicious. The mud looks suspicious. The animals nearby look suspicious. Honestly, even the bucket looks like it knows something. Clean water is not always easy to trust, especially when wells, animals, mud, waste, and people all live far too close together. This is one reason weak ale or small beer is common. And no, not because everyone is constantly partying. You are choosing between weak ale and water that looks like it has a criminal record. Now let's walk into town. The streets are narrow, muddy, crowded, and decorated with pigs, rats, puddles, trash, animal poop, human waste, and mystery liquids flowing gently downhill like tiny rivers of regret. And now we meet the real rulers of the town. Rats. They live in the walls, the streets, the grain sacks, the food storage, and probably in places you really do not want to investigate. You find them crawling near the grain. One rat looks at you like you are the visitor. But the problem is not just the rats, it is the fleas. Tiny little insects, jumping from rats, biting people, and helping disease travel around town like a very successful delivery business. You thought getting a text notification was annoying? Try being notified by a flea. When people get sick, they often do not understand why. Germ theory is not part of daily life yet, so illness feels mysterious, invisible, terrifying, like the universe looked at your village and said, let's make things worse. If one person starts coughing, the whole village notices. People back away, doors close, whispers spread, because in a crowded, dirty town, sickness does not politely stay in one house. People blame bad air, angry planets, spoiled smells, curses, sins, bad luck, a suspicious cat. Basically, everything except germs. Because germs have the perfect hiding place. Nobody knows they exist. Then one day, you feel sick. Your head hurts, your stomach turns. Your body feels like it has resigned from the position of being alive. Marta helps you through the muddy street. You need medical help. But a fancy physician? Too expensive, too far away, too fancy. So you go to whoever is nearby and affordable. Meet the barber surgeon, part haircut expert, part tooth puller, part medical professional, and part man you should never fully trust with sharp objects. One popular treatment is bloodletting. The idea is that removing blood can balance the body. Your opinion as the patient? Mostly screaming. The barber surgeon holds up a bowl of leeches. He looks proud. You look like a man who suddenly believes in prayer. Medicine is a mix of herbs, prayer, pain, luck, and confidence that is not always backed by results. Surviving treatment can feel like surviving the illness twice. Somehow, against all odds, you survive. Congratulations, it is time to work again. You step outside at sunrise holding farm tools. Your body is tired, your back hurts, your soul has filed a complaint. But the field does not care. And Marta is not sitting around either. She carries water, cooks, cleans, mends clothes, cares for animals, keeps the household alive. When harvest season arrives, everyone works harder, because winter is standing in the corner whispering, "I hope you saved enough food." Meanwhile, nobles have the extremely difficult job of riding past on horses and looking disappointed in everyone else's productivity. Lord Crispin passes by. If something breaks, you fix it. If animals need feeding, you feed them. If the fence falls down, you repair it. Now, let's talk fashion. You own clothes in 3 exciting colors: brown, darker brown, and this used to be brown. Your tunic is patched. Your trousers are patched. The patches are patched. At this point, the original clothing is more of a rumor. Clothes are valuable. You do not throw them away because they have holes. Bathing is possible, but a nice hot shower after work? Absolutely not. Water has to be fetched, carried, heated, used carefully, then probably shared. Modern you used to complain when the shower pressure was low. 17th century you is staring at a tiny wooden basin like it is a luxury spa. And if everyone smells terrible, at least it is fair. Body odor is not a personal failure. It is basically the village uniform. You smell bad, Marta smells tired, the chicken smells offended. After a long day, you finally reach your favorite luxury item, a straw bed, already occupied by fleas, lice, and whatever tiny creature paid rent first. You lie down, the bed scratches, the roof leaks, the smoke lingers, the fleas treat you like a midnight buffet. Sleep tight? Good luck. But home is still home. Even in a smoky little hut, ordinary families find warmth, love, and tiny moments of peace between disasters. You and Marta sit near the fire. For a moment, nobody is being taxed. Nobody is coughing. Nobody is screaming about leeches. It is almost nice. Then the chicken knocks something over. History continues. The house is not just a house. It is a bedroom, kitchen, storage room, animal shelter, workshop, and smell factory, all in one. Privacy? No. Space? Also no. A quiet room to yourself? That is rich person behavior. Children are part of survival too. If a child can walk, someone probably finds them a chore before they find them shoes. Modern kids get homework. Poor 17th century kids get firewood, animals, water buckets, and the emotional burden of being useful before breakfast. For women, childbirth is one of life's biggest risks. No hospitals, no modern pain relief, no emergency ambulance, no machines beeping reassuringly in the corner. Just family, neighbors, midwives, cloth, hot water, herbs, and prayer. A birth is hopeful, but terrifying. You pace outside the hut. Marta is inside with village women helping. You are told to wait, so you wait, and worry, and walk in circles until the mud remembers your footsteps. Then a baby arrives. There is joy, there is relief, there is fear, because infant illness is heartbreakingly common. Life is fragile, and everyone knows it. So when a child survives, grows stronger, and makes it through another winter, that is not ordinary. That is a victory. So the next time you are lying in your modern bed with clean sheets, running water, medicine, electricity, and a toilet that does not involve a bucket, maybe whisper a small thank you. Because you thought the past was romantic. You imagined castles, candles, and adventure. But history gave you poverty, suspicious water, taxes, fleas, and a mattress full of insects. That was ordinary life for many people under kings in 17th century Europe. And honestly, your Wi-Fi problem suddenly does not seem that bad.